it's Mr. Peace. Hope everyone's doing well as your school year comes to an end. I just got done having breakfast, and obviously that's Frosted Flakes for me because they're great. And so is Tony the Tiger, but not as great as St. Leo the Great, home of the Lions, not the Tigers, in Fairfax, Virginia. Look, I miss all of you. You're all my family. And before you head into summer break, I just wanted to share a little extra motivation. Now you probably see a treadmill in the background, and that's because right after I get done shooting this video, I'm gonna go for a quick run, and that's also why I'm wearing my workout clothes. And for this extra motivation, I wanted to share an inspirational story about me back when I was in school. And I remember trying out for the soccer team, for varsity soccer, and this was in high school. And what we had to do in order to make the team was we had to run 3 miles, and we had to do it under 20 minutes, 2-0. And this basically, at a high school track, it's 12 laps around that track, and that's 3 miles. And so I remember starting to run this race with all these other people that were trying out, and after the first lap, I got a huge cramp. And I was like, oh no, how am I gonna finish this race? How am I gonna keep going? There's no way I can do it. But then something inside of me, in my heart, in my mind, in my spirit, I just started to get this extra inspiration. That every lap that I started to keep just pushing through and running, despite the pain and that cramp that I had, I started to think about the people that inspired me in my life. And I started to run every lap for them. And so I would run 1 lap for my mom, and then I ran another one for my dad, and I did 1 for my brother, and then 1 for my sister, and then 1 for my best friend, and then I did 1 for God. And then I just kept going and going and pushing and pushing, and eventually I finished the race. But what was so crazy is that the pain just kept getting higher and higher and more intense, and it felt like I just wanted to give up, like I just wanted to quit. But I just kept going. And so look, there's going to be so many things in our lives that we have to go through, like this crazy school year, right? We've had to deal with COVID-19 and coronavirus. We've had to deal with learning from home and online learning. We've had to deal with a lot of the unrest in our country, and things just seem so crazy. Things seem impossible. Things seem like we just maybe want to give up. But we don't. We just keep going and going, just like I did in that race. And I not only got under 20 minutes, I finished under 17 minutes. I set a record. And yeah, I made the team, but when I really started thinking about it and running that race, it wasn't about me anymore. It wasn't even about making the team. It was just that I wanted to finish. I wanted to do it for other people in my life. And I knew that if I could just keep pushing and keep going and keep going, that eventually I would succeed. And that's what all of us have to keep doing. That yes, I know it hasn't been the way that you wanted it to be, but God won't put you through anything that He doesn't believe you can make it through, with His help, with His guidance. And so, how does this relate to our faith, right? Look, in the Bible, in Philippians 3, it says that I press on to reach the end of the race so that I can receive that heavenly prize of God in Christ Jesus. That prize, it's so much more than us making a team or even getting a trophy or getting the special ceremony to end our school year. It's the fact that we do everything for God. And we put everything into Him, all of our trust. Proverbs 3 says, trust the Lord with all your heart. Don't use your own understanding, because we don't know what God's plan really is and why all this has had to happen. But we acknowledge Him, and we know that He will make straight our paths if we just keep putting our trust into His holy hands. And in Joshua 1, it says, be strong and courageous. It says, do not be afraid, because God is with you wherever you go, no matter what. And I know it may have seemed that God wasn't around during the last couple of months, but He is. And He's here stronger than ever. And so when I say to you, everyone at St. Leo the Great, all the parents, all the staff, all the students, all the family members, I just want to congratulate you for making it through this race. And yes, it has not been easy by a long shot. And I know you've made so many sacrifices, right, to be able to get to where you are now. Especially all the 8th graders. Shout out to all of you. I know you've made it. You've got to meet me over the last couple of years. You've gotten to meet so many amazing people at St. Leo the Great, at their community. All your people that are part of your immediate families that love you and care about you, that have supported you. Just keep doing your best. You guys are awesome. I'm so, so proud of you. And yes, I wish things could have been a little bit different, that I could have even said this in person, but it's got to be through a video for now. So keep going. Good luck next year. Hopefully I'll see you at your next school. All the other students, staff, and family, hopefully I'll see you again too at St. Leo once we get past all of this. And remember to just keep following your heart and spreading your light all across this world. And never ever forget that we're all true miracles. Just like it says in Isaiah 49, that I have engraved you on the palm of my hands. And this is the proof, right? Remember that going forward. Remember, you guys are all beautiful. You touch my heart. Keep spreading that love and Christ peace. Peace. Now I got to get to my run. Take care. See you guys later.